Hey guys, I am re-recording this because apparently I had my mic muted during the first original exposition. So I'm going to record a quick mini series on how to abuse PoE Ninja to find profits. Um, the first part that I'm going to do is I want to show you guys a couple of features of PoE Ninja in the build section that people don't really look at or use. Um, the first strategy that I use for since Black Morgan came into the game is six linking uniques. The easiest six links are always going to be body armors, so you can use the drop down right here in the filters to search specifically for body armors. We can see that 71% of people use rare body armors, but then the rest of the people are using one of these items as their um, six links, and you can straight up sell to the masses. So if we look at Cloak of, first of all, let's see how much it costs to six link an item. Uh, you're going to use a Black Morgan, which is 158 chaos currently. Please double check your prices, 0.7 divines. Please double check your prices in whatever league that you're watching this in. Earlier in the league, Black Morgans were 50 chaos, 40 chaos. So um, of course, your profits are scaled appropriately with that. The Sand Spitter is a chaos, and Omen of the Jeweler, I can't look it up, but it's 8 chaos right now, which is going to give you 6 sockets on any non-corrupt unique or any non-corrupt body armor. Let's look up Ron's Lithe. And again, we want these to be not corrupted. In this case, we want these to be non-unique. And we care about this stat, the increased damage with movement skills, but let's just say we don't care about it. If we're looking at it right now, it's 1 chaos to buy this armor. We said 170 chaos to 6 link it, and you sell it for 100 chaos profit or more, right? If you decide to actually care about the roll, 2 divine, 2 divine, 2 divine, and non-6 link with that roll, 3 chaos, 11 chaos, 19 chaos. So your profit margins are, you're basically doubling your money. Cloak of Flame, same idea. One chaos, max rolled fire resistance, which is what people care about. 45C, 50C. 6 linked, remember, costs 170 chaos to 6 link, 2 divine for shit roll, 4 divine for a perfect roll, which cost us 50C. So 230C versus 860 chaos. 200 yeah, 220 chaos versus 860 chaos as your return, or 600 or whatever. Going down the list, you can Covenant, same idea, 300 and 400, 400 chaos to sell it as a 6 link, 11 chaos to buy it. So that's part one, and you can do this for as well for weapons, looking for Jaquani's, Widow Hail, any kind of Quill Rain, any kind of uh, item that's 6 linkable. Go for it. You can also use these drop downs to look for corruptions for unique weapons like an obliteration wand. You can buy a bajillion obliteration wands and corrupt them. You can buy a bajillion rear guards and corrupt the bejesus out of them, or skirmishes and corrupt the bejesus out of them. All right, so skirmish, non-corrupted, costs 3 chaos, corrupted with costs 6 divine, 15 divine, right? It literally just run down the line, clicking vol orbs on these things. There's your profits. You can also use PoE Ninja in the same manner to find clusters to do. So in the passives, you can select by cluster, and you can see that if I want to create a cluster with martial prowess, the 2 that I want to pick up along with it is going to be Fuel the Fight and Feed the Fury, right? So in case you don't know how to, what clusters to craft, this is going to be it. Hey, I want to make a Storm Drinker cluster. It's going to be with Widespread Destruction and Prismatic Heart. And Doriani's Lesson or Scintillating Idea can also work for that cluster. So now I have 4 or 5 passives on my cluster that I can roll for with my Lightning Large cluster. Sorry, this is a little bit more comprehensive for crafters, but you can also double check on the rare body armor. If you actually click to select the rare body armor, you'll see what bases people want. So people are using primarily Twilight Regalias. On Twilight Regalias, every single person is going to want increased energy shield, flat energy shield, and they'll want intelligence and a resistance. How much does a Twilight Regalia cost? That has fractured energy shield, local. And I want this T1. Costs 40 chaos, 50 chaos, 50 chaos, 70 chaos to buy this base. And if I'm going to roll it, these guys roll with essences fairly easily. So 3 divine just for prefixes. If I want to add in Eldritch Currency to get a suffix, 13 divine, 13 divine, 15 divine, and with a resist. Hey. And a resist. 20 divine, 20 divine, 25 divine, 30 divine, and these are going to sell. So that's how you find profit crafts if you're a capable crafter. PoE Ninja is fantastic. I recommend everybody to use it and use the filters to figure it out. And you can also figure out what's not going to sell. So if you remember from one of the leagues that the fire overcap, it was a super popular stat for armor stackers. Body armor. Right, look at this. 30 divine just for the input, but is it going to sell? Rare body armor. There are 20 characters that are using this armor in the league total. It's unlikely that before Freesia ends in 2 days that you're going to sell one of these armors if you actually craft it, or at least not for a profit. So you can see what will sell and what will not sell using PoE Ninja. Thank you guys. Have a great day.